Okay, we're going to set up for the ID. We're going to abseil. Let's presume this is our right hand line, and let's presume we've got another left hand line here which is connected to our ASAP. At the moment I've only got the single line, so don't get confused. There should be another anchor point with a line coming out. With this line here, I've got the gold facing up towards my face in this position. Ideally, when you're rescuing, if you're able to put the gate closest to you, especially when you're doing the one-on-one pluck off, just like that, that will assist you a bit later on. With the ID, the rope comes down the right-hand side. We're going to open up the ID. We're going to place it in from the left bottom, around the back, form an S. That's the correct procedure for loading an ID. Notice the ID comes in from the bottom left and around. We close it, we lock it. ID. Okay, here's a bit of a closer look for the ID. With the rope off to our right, we push it over to the left, from the bottom left, around the back, form an S. That is the correct method for loading the ID. If for some reason when you go to load it, and you're seeing this position here, where you can't physically get it through that gap, just there, that's because this arm is closed, it's in the lock position. So we've got to open it up. See how it locks it there? It's got to be in the open position for you to feed it in properly. If this is loaded in incorrectly, it's going to look like this. Okay. The advantage of this ID is that if it is loaded incorrectly and the gate's closed, this little cam here is going to grab and cam up. Just get a little bit closer for you here. Okay. This cam here is going to grab that rope and close on itself, locking it into position. So if you're on a rescue or doing something and you can't go down, it's because it's fed wrong. Okay, the only way to get out of it is to open it up, take it out, and then feed it correctly. Notice how this tails off to my right hand side. Easy peasy. To lock the ID, we bring the arm down to this position. That position down further is for storage. We don't go that far down. We just go to there, that's lock. So I would go into lock position if I am hands off for a while and I'm doing something else and I want to make sure it doesn't unravel. This will actually pinch the rope there for you and keep you in the right spot. That's the Petzl ID. If you're loading an ID and you're carrying a load greater than 150 kilograms, 150 kilograms, we need to come back through and attach to a hard point a secondary redirect. So it's going to look like this. So anytime you're doing a one-on-one pluck off with two people on weight, two people on the load, myself and someone else hanging off it, you need this redirection carabiner in order to increase the friction and allow you to get down safely. 150 kilos, you need that second redirect in. The next one we want to cover is the CMC clutch. To open it up, we want to push this lever twice. So push it once, push it twice. That will then open up. Remember before with the ID, we came in from the bottom left and around. These ones are different. We've still got the rope off to our right, but we're going to put it in from the top and then around the back. Okay, in from the top, around the back and out the bottom right. Closing it, we just do that. It works the same as an ID, still a lever, and that's it there. That's in lock position. That's it there. You'll notice a really satisfying click. That's what's beautiful about the CMC clutch. It's absolutely magic to hear that noise. All right, let's test that one more time. The rope goes off to the right. We push it through the top, around the back, and out the bottom. Closing it, that's done. That's it there. CMC clutch. Okay, the next one I want to show you is the Skylotech Sirius. It works like this, the writing on top facing me as usual. To open it, there's a little push button there. We push it in and push it out. That opens it up like this. Again, this one here is different to the ID in that we push the rope off to our right. We start in at the top, come around the back. We have to push that lever there to create another hole, and it slides in like this. We close it. That's how it's loaded. There's a little lever here that you need to push in as you open the handle. It's just a bit of a safety lever. You need to push that in to open it, and it's kind of natural just to grab it and it just goes. There it is under load with the gate open. Notice the cam sort of pulls and releases down the bottom. It also has a this one doesn't have a panic button, so if I pull it too hard, it doesn't have a panic button.